Good morning from day 22 on the Appalachian Trail. There's a woodpecker up there. Actually, let me turn the camera around and see if you can see him. Hopefully you were able to catch a little glimpse of him. There's another one kind of going over there now. We heard a very loud owl last night at around like 2 a.m. It woke me up, and apparently a lot of other people. We had two other groups camping here at the shelter last night. One, a group of counselors, and two, a group that was backpacking from Max Batch to Hot Springs. So quite a crowded area, but we are enjoying a slow morning. I'm sipping my coffee out here, waking up to the sound of the birds, which is something I love about being on trail, especially now that it's spring. The sunrise was incredible, but it's only 8 o'clock now, so we are trying to get packed up and heading out between 10 and 11. So we're just gonna eat breakfast and chill out and slowly defrost. It ended up not being as cold as it was supposed to be last night. It was supposed to be like below freezing, frost warning, but thankfully that was not the case. I actually got hot last night, and then these next few nights are going to be in the 40s, so should be pretty nice. And I think the sun's supposed to be out for the next 2 days until it starts raining again. Good morning. Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Slept good. Just a little chilly, but good.
Yeah, it's warmed up now though.
Heard the owls last night.
Yeah.
Heard people snoring. Heard people wrestling on their sleeping pads.
I will say, there were people snoring, but it has not been as bad as some nights.
It's good.
So this shelter actually does have a logbook. I feel like there have been quite a few in North Carolina that have not had logbooks. However, I have heard reports of Noro already starting this year. A little further up trail, but I'm not willing to risk it. So I will not be signing any more shelter logbooks, only signing things in town and at hostels where I can wash my hands afterwards. Yes, I'm carrying soap, but you just can't get quite as clean out here as you can in town. It's 10 o'clock and we're off. I think we've got about 8 miles today, and then we'll see how we're feeling. Maybe we'll keep going. Maybe we'll set up camp there. But either way, it's going to be a great day of hiking.
It's not pine.
It's not hemlock. If you know in the comments what this tree is, let us know. It is nice to have someone in front of me so that they can actually tell I'm going uphill. Stopped here for second breakfast. I'm having one of these Go-Go Squeeze applesauce packets, and you're having a
Powdered donut.
Yum! We have a nice view. A little bit of the tree cover is starting to come in, but you can still see the mountains through it. Okay, we are flat for a second, so let me chat with you guys. We are on our way to Catpen Gap is our goal for today. We were looking at Phil's and we were looking at kale. Phil's might be wrong, check me on that. But Phil's would require us to carry water uphill on our last climb, which is I think 1,000 feet over 2 miles. And if we can have lighter packs for that climb, that would be ideal. So I think we're going to push on to either Catpen or Kale. Far Out has mixed comments about both of those as far as like being good campsites and the tenting options and whether or not there's a slope. So we shall assess when we get there. My standards of North Carolina campsites are pretty low at this point. I think I've slept on a slope most nights if I haven't been in a shelter. So I don't know, we'll see. But it is a beautiful day today. The sun is out and everyone who has been hiking through the storms these past few days. I'm just grateful that my time off lined up with that. I mean, people are talking about waking up to frost and snow and hail and freezing rain in the middle of the day, having soaked fingers and toes, and it's been cold and wet and miserable. So I know that they are very grateful to see the sun. I'm grateful to see it because it was chilly last night. Not as cold as it could have been, but I always love hiking in a little bit of cool and a little bit of warm and sunny weather where we can see and enjoy the mountains around us. Get more ferns unfurling. They're so pretty. We're officially starting this climb up Bluff Mountain, and I misspoke earlier when I was talking about the elevation and length. It's actually 2,300 feet of gain over about 3.5 miles when you're going sobo. So a bit more climbing than I originally thought. We're gonna get like half a mile up and then take a little snack and water break before we keep on heading up. It's my mom's first blowdown we've encountered. Oh, it's so slippy. Oh.
Long legs do help.
Also practice. Look at that waterfall. This is so pretty. Like, looks like a little succulent garden, pine cones. I don't know. Keeps going down a little bit. There's some over there. I wonder, do you think it's a fungus? No, it's like budding. Whoa! Look how green it is up here. Look at the butterfly. Oh my goodness, there's another one. This is so pretty. My mom and I are airing out the feet, and we're about 5.5 miles in, stopping for lunch. I've got stuff to make a Sammy, plus some salt and vinegar chips. What you got for lunch back there?
I have either chicken or tuna with goldfish and more powdered donuts.
Yum! Ooh, I might steal a powdered donut.
Like my load.
All right, we're gonna eat, and then we got like 2 more miles left of this climb. I don't think I mentioned this, but I got some new shoes. I mean, they're the same kind, but they're new. Gotta break them in. I can definitely tell I haven't worn them. Put some moleskin on. Hopefully that helps. The roots look like pie. Like the 3.1415921. This is like one of the few places on the AT where you can actually look over and see on the mountain where the trail runs. I feel like I'm out west. This climb has been pretty long, don't get me wrong on that, but comparing it to other climbs in North Carolina, it is very kind. My calves are not screaming at me. I'm not going straight up the mountain. We're able to take it kind of nice and easy, and there's switchbacks. I just had my first wildlife sighting that's not a bird or a squirrel on the AT. It was a deer. I don't usually get that excited about seeing a deer, but I just saw something like bounding on the top of Bluff Mountain. Oh, I wish I had gotten it on camera, but that was exciting. I was wondering when I would see a deer. Look at you go.
And don't tell me this is the wrong way.
Going over to see if we can get a view from the viewless summit. That's a little something.
That's snow.
Yeah, that's wild. From 2 days ago. Cheers!
Yes, we made it!
Ah yes, the bluffs of Bluff Mountain. Here's our last water source before we get to camp. So it's time to refill all the bottles for tonight. We're rolling up here at Catpen Gap, and the plan is to sleep over in that grassy field. I'm kind of surprised there's nobody here. Just plenty of tenting options, bit of roots. We'll keep going that way tomorrow. Let's go find a spot to set up. Finished today at 8.5 miles at this beautiful field. We have one other neighbor. Got everything set up. I'm about to go throw the bear bag in that perfect tree over there.
First try.
It is 5 o'clock and we've made our home here in this sunny field. It is beautiful. You have the sunset to our back. We'll have the sunrise to our front in the morning. And we finished today at 8.5 trail miles today. We were supposed to end at 8.2, but we kept going a little bit. Mom's trying to send a message to her mom on the very minimal service that we have here at Catpen Gap. But yeah, we're gonna have a slow evening here at camp, make dinner soon. I've got ramen and chicken, and Mom has mashed potatoes and chicken. Just hung the bear bag on the first try. That is a huge accomplishment. Y'all don't even know.